Hey, it's Harry here from Ember, and today I'm going to share my top 5 questions you should ask in an interview. So why is this important? Well, firstly, it allows you to screen your employer and see what they're actually like. Secondly, it gives you a chance to show your enthusiasm for the role and also the company. And finally, it can show what your critical thinking skills are like. So here are my top 5 questions in no particular order. So question 1, how will my success be measured? If you want to make this more specific, you can also ask, how will you and I both know that I've been successful in my first 3 to 6 months? The reason why I like this question is that it shows that you're conscientious, you're driven, and you're focused on outcomes. It also gives you real examples of what your day-to-day will look like and gives you real examples of where most of your time will be spent. And finally, you can take this question a bit further by asking, how will my success be aligned with the team's success? This will allow you to understand where you fit within the team and how your success will directly outcome others who you'll be working with. Question 2. Who will I predominantly be working with? Again, if you want to be more specific with this question, you can ask which teams will I be working closely with and which individuals within those teams. By getting the specific people who you'll be working with, you can then go to LinkedIn, check them out, understand their background and experience. These are the people who will likely be supporting you in your role. So the more you know about them, the better decision you can make about whether you should or shouldn't join this organization. You could even go a step further with this and ask to meet them in person, and this will allow you to make an opinion of them and know who you'll be working with closely. Question 3. If you think back to your most recent hire, what impressed you about them? I like this question because it allows you to understand what the hiring manager truly values. It also will give you an insight to what it's going to be like when you join. If their answer is something like, they come in and work 15 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I love it, then maybe this isn't the company culture that you want to join. Question 4, what do you enjoy about working here? Now, this is a great icebreaker because everyone loves talking about themselves. You could also be more specific with this question. One way that you can phrase this is, I can see that you've been the head of engineering for the last 2 years. What have you enjoyed most about this role? By doing this, you're showing that you've done your research. You're also showing that you're interested in the opportunity and also interested as them as a person. And what's best, it's really easy to do your homework on this. Just pop on LinkedIn, click on their profile, and they'll have a whole heap of information around probably their interests, but definitely around their experience, where they've worked before, and how long they've been in their current position. And finally, on to question 5. Do you have any concerns about hiring me? Now, this is a scary question, but it's one that can reap great rewards. Now, they'll likely bring up one of 3 answers when you ask this question. Firstly, they may bring up a specific skill or experience that you don't have. If this is true, don't panic. Ask the interviewer, can I do anything around upskilling myself before I start? Is there anyone in the business who can help support me get up to speed? Or even highlight some of your transferable skills, which will allow you to quickly get up to speed on what they're looking for. Secondly, the interviewer may respond with something that isn't accurate or doesn't portray your true skill set. Now, this is a great result as it gives you an opportunity to edit their thinking and showcase your skills of why you can do that role. The final answer you might get is the dodger. And this is often alarm bells. They may come back and say, no, all good, we've got everything that we need. Now, you may have hit the interview at the park, or they may just not be interested in you. So regardless of what they think, I would still recommend you showing your interest in the organization and the role itself. So in summary, prepare your questions in advance, personalize them so they come across natural, and keep your questions specific to the interviewer. So there are my top tips on what to ask in an interview. I'll see you on the next one.